While President Trump's former national security advisor Michael Flynn was supposedly cooperating with special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation, we now know he also was contacting at least one member of Congress who was publicly criticizing the probe and encouraging him to keep speaking out, Florida Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz. That is according to messages obtained by CNN. CNN's Pamela Brown is part of the team that broke this story, joins me now. Pamela, what exactly were in these direct messages?
Well, Anderson, our team has learned that during the same time Michael Flynn was cooperating with Robert Mueller's investigators, he contacted at least one member of Congress that we know of who had been publicly critical of the probe. That's Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. He sent a couple of direct messages to Gaetz over Twitter saying, quote, "You stay on top of what you're doing. Your leadership is so vital for our country now. Keep the pressure on." Now, that message obtained by CNN was sent April 2018. That's the same evening, Anderson, that Gaetz appeared on Fox News sharply criticizing the Mueller probe. Congressman Gaetz says he didn't respond to the messages from Flynn and did not have a prior relationship with him, Anderson.
Do we know, at this point, if Gaetz was the only member of Congress that Flynn reached out to?
We don't know that. It couldn't be learned if Flynn reached out to other members of Congress. We reached out to other members, particularly those who have been critical of Mueller publicly and have not heard back. But these messages raise fresh questions about Flynn's contact with politically powerful people following his guilty plea in the Mueller probe when he was cooperating with investigators. And they add to this perception, Anderson, that has played out in Flynn's courtroom proceedings that he has vacillated between helping the special counsel and then stoking Mueller's critics in the Republican Party.
Flynn is still awaiting sentencing. Couldn't this complicate things for him?
It certainly could complicate matters for Flynn when his sentencing does happen. Remember, in December 2018, that was his initial appearance before Judge Sullivan when he was expected to be sentenced. And during that proceeding, the judge questioned whether Flynn had actually accepted responsibility for his crime. The judge expressed skepticism. And then later in that hearing, it was decided to postpone the sentencing. A new date hasn't been set. So certainly, Anderson, the judge could factor this in as a result of this new reporting. It's unknown if Mueller's team was already privy to these messages, and we should note that Flynn's lawyer did not provide a comment.